Hey.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Unknown Podcast.
You little
I'm
shit.
your host, LifeAsOmar, joined by my co-host, as always, ItsPrettyRad. You want to say something?
You little piece of shit. I was gonna do the intro as always, but then you fucking came in and swooped it. You little vulture looking ass. My god.
That felt good. I understand now.
Okay, so
That intro
I don't
felt
think
good.
you should have the rights to be able to do the intro because I've been on the podcast more than you have.
Look. Okay?
What do you mean, look? Okay, look, Omar, look, okay. So,
Look.
okay, if you look at the channel, right, we have the Unknown Podcast with hosts LifeAsOmar and ItsPrettyRad, but then we also have Rad Rants. Where's Omar Rants or at Homar with Omar? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. At home,
What?
I was gonna go up like at home
At
with
home with.
yeah, at home with Omar,
Okay.
something like that.
Nah, if anything, mine would be probably called like Positive Vibes with Omar.
Daily affirmation with Omar.
Daily affirmation. Yeah. No, I don't know. It's because we're on schedule this week.
Well, I mean, yeah, barely.
If I ever get in a sticky situation, then, you do, then I'll record my own thing. Yeah.
Well, okay, you say we are on schedule, but we tried organizing a guest and topic. I mean, this morning, for me at least, which is like late at night for you. So of course, like since it's such last notice, guests wouldn't show up. So it's like, okay, this topic is not good without guests. So it's like, okay, what are we supposed to do? Like we were on the call, like right before we started recording when we thought of the topic, and they were like, what should we do? And then it says, okay, let's say school just started like for me a week ago, for Omar like what 2 weeks. And
yeah, it's been a couple weeks.
And it's like, okay, yeah, why don't we just talk about that then? Because we are both, they're very different experiences for the two of us, right? But since Omar, your school started earlier than mine, you want to go say how that went down?
Alrighty.
Cause
So,
I know in the beginning, usually at least, there's like an orientation or something. Did that happen?
Yeah.
Did it happen this time?
yeah. So we had an orientation. First day of school usually is our orientation day, and basically we go through all of our classes in one day. And to those of you who don't know, my school sort of has like half its classes on one day and half its classes on the other. So I kind of have like day 1 and day 2. So, and I alternate between those days. But in the orientation day, we take all the classes ever.
But like you don't
in
like
one
actually
day.
take them, do you?
No, it's just like an introduction, like teachers are like, hello, welcome back, and things like that.
Yeah.
Some teachers, if they're nice, they'll be like, okay, we're gonna take it pretty chill this week, and then others are like,
Here's your test.
Homework time, quiz tomorrow, pop test. No, but yeah.
Have you had any tests yet?
No. I'm exaggerating, but I have had quizzes. That's for sure.
That's great.
Yeah. So that's basically orientation. It was okay.
But like,
Nothing much.
you guys are online though, right?
Yeah, it was weird doing it online. I don't know, cause usually orientation day is so fun, like because like you get to see your friends.
Yeah,
like,
because you get to
and
see
you just
people
mess
after summer
around
vacation.
for the. Yeah, exactly, and you mess around the whole day pretty much. You know, you do stupid stuff in class because it's the first day, no one cares. But this time, it was still exciting, to see everyone on call and stuff. But it wasn't the same, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much how my first day went. Yeah, and then the rest of the first week was surprisingly busy, dude.
What do you mean?
Like I was.
Did you guys have like a bunch of homework? Like as soon
Yeah,
as you
I
got in?
I am personally, yeah, I got a lot of homework in most of my classes, and it's not just that. Like, also you have to work on, you know, college applications, SAT, other extended essay. I do full IB, so yeah.
Yeah.
A bunch of other stuff that, like, on top of the excess homework is just a lot of stuff to do.
Bruh.
But yeah. Bruh.
Okay.
I mean, how was your first week?
My first week, I mean, so my school started up this week, this last week. So it started on a Wednesday, and then yeah, so I've only had 3 days of school so far. But what really surprised me at first, when I first got the schedule, I noticed that the school days were actually shorter than they were there. Because at school for you, it's from 8 till 3:30, right? Or something like that. Yeah. For me, it's 8:10 till 3.
That sounds so good, dude.
Yeah, but then again,
40 minutes doesn't sound like a lot, but
like it makes a difference. But then again, you guys have double blocks and I don't. Well, some classes I do, which is weird, because there's most of the day it's classes with like a single block, which is like 45 minutes. But then there's like one class in between that's an hour and a half, or 90 minutes. But for me, like for the classes that I've had a double block in, it was the class was art and psychology, which I vibe with, so I'm chilling. Anyways, but yeah, it was kind of weird at first, or I still have to get used to it still, because I did just move and it's a new school in my senior year, which is kind of booky, but
yeah, I can't imagine, dude, like being in one school for like a couple years, then just like for senior year especially, it's not the same. It isn't. Like, because senior year, usually you have your friends and stuff. You've already established everything. So it's like the year where you're just like, at least second semester, you just chill. And you just chill with your friends. So. Yeah. So, yeah, that's also weird. Because, usually you have like your designated friend group, the people you hang out with, stuff like that. Here, you can't really do the same. Because the whole grade is legit 20 people. 20 people.
Yeah, so you have not that much of a choice.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, so you don't have that much choice of who you hang out with. Because for you it's like 100 people, right, or more. No,
our grade's actually pretty big. It's the biggest, I think, in high school. It's 200 and something.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah
215. So for every 10 of my students, that's one student for you.
Even less.
If I did the math right. Yeah, less than that actually.
Yeah, it's just crazy. But there's also this thing that you mentioned. Also, like you had to work a lot on your EE, at the beginning of school or like a little bit before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I procrastinate.
Yeah. So I mean, so did I. And but the difference was, right? So, okay, for those of you who don't know what the EE is, so it's this thing that you have to do if you take IB, which is the International Baccalaureate Program, right? That's what it's called?
Yeah. International Baccalaureate.
So, which is like this thing that lets you study outside of the US and go abroad and stuff like that, which makes it easier.
Yeah.
But it is harder. So, the EE is the extended essay. So, it's basically like a 4,000 word essay on one subject with like a research question and stuff like that. So so it's basically just an essay, just longer and more detailed.
Yeah, it's an essay. Basically, you have like 1 year to write it.
Yeah. So.
But obviously, I left it for the last like 7 days. Not even. Last like 4 hours.
And that. Yeah, that's why we had that Rad Rants episode, didn't we? Because everyone was busy writing their EEs.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, yeah. Like, I was gonna do the same thing because I had a week left while you guys were gonna start like the next week. I was gonna start the week after. So I was gonna wait
But then
until...
your school was like, hey, we got you.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
worry
yeah.
about that.
No, so the thing is, right, I was gonna start working on it like before school started, but then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna say I'm new here. I didn't really know when I was supposed to turn it in. I was gonna pay that card, and then if that didn't work, I was just gonna turn in like a corrupted file.
Yeah, let's
just
go.
between you and me. If anyone from school hears this, I mean they don't know I have a podcast yet, but this is not true. I would never turn in a corrupted file. No, yeah.
Definitely not one on purpose, 100%.
100%. Yeah, no. So, yeah, I was pleasantly surprised to hear that the extended essay, I basically had like an extra month and a half extension.
Dude, I'm so mad. You're so lucky, dude. I mean, I don't know. It's two sides to a coin, right? Like,
yeah.
Eventually you're gonna have to work on it. So I'm kind of glad I did work on it, but like, dude, a month and a half would have been so nice.
No, but the thing is, right? That's only nice if you already like have like half the thing done. Because I already have
exactly.
Because if you just started, because a bunch of people in my grade have legit just started, or like only have like the intro done.
Yeah, that's kind of scary to me.
Yeah, because
it's like, okay.
That's why the teacher, like the EE supervisor for like the whole grade, asked me, it's like, yo, do you know what the E is? Like, yeah. Have you started on it? It's like, yeah. Okay, cool. What's your topic? Arts. Oh, okay. Our like IB art like expert just left, so we're gonna have to find you a new supervisor. It's like, okay, cool. And then they said they were gonna handle that, so I can just chill for now till they find me a supervisor. I do have to read a book, but that I don't really need to do much. I don't need to analyze it or anything. So, suck it, English nerds.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. How is it like transitioning? Like, cause like I don't know. For me, personal experience, like, for pretty much my whole life, I've always been traveling. So like, every 2 or 3 years I spend in a school, I usually like move and go to the next one.
Yeah. Until
high school, which obviously I'm spending 4 years.
Bro, I wish I could do the same.
Yeah. So like I want to know what it's like, because for me, I don't know, I always feel like excited to be in a new environment, meet new people.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because I'm used to it, so it's sort of like part of my lifestyle, so I'm sort of expecting it. I'm kind of like, you know, I don't like sitting in one place for too long. That's why I'm really excited for college. But what would you say? Like, how was it?
I mean, it was kind of like, because it was very different, because the classes were so much smaller, which I think it did.
Yeah,
it did help.
I think
it did help in like talking to people, starting to in conversation, stuff like that. Because there's literally no one else to talk to.
No choice.
Yeah. Legit.
Also, yeah, exactly. Like, they're also gonna be more likely to talk to you because they sort of.
Yeah, because they're like,
a
there's a new kid. We have a bigger class.
Yeah. Dude, I remember in my middle school, we were also like 20 kids. Maybe, okay, 20 is a bit exaggerating. Maybe like 40 kids in a grade.
He said 20. He's literally said 20 is a bit exaggerated. It's a bit understated, and you literally just doubled it.
No. I mean like exaggerating how small.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. There's like 40-50 kids in our grade, right? Yeah. And a new kid came in, and we were all like, "New kid," and like I felt so bad because like sometimes like I don't know, it's awesome and cool, but like also like when you're the new kid as well. Everyone calls you the new kid. It just feels weird.
Well, I don't know. I mean, especially in middle school, yeah, at that age, it does certainly feel weird to be like made out to be the guy that's different from all of us because he's new or stuff like that. But like in senior year, and they call you the new kid, yeah, that's a fact. You are the new kid. So what? What about it? You just gotta become the new kid, but cool. I don't know. But it was sort of less because like there were 2 new kids this time. It was me and then a girl from California.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and
like. Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, so it wasn't that hard because orientation happened, of course. Because I also have orientation like you. We have like all our classes. We visit. No, it was sort of different. It's not like we visit the classes we have. We just take a tour around to school, and then before that, we like the parents and everything and the teachers like have like tea time and coffee time, whatever they call it. I don't know, because they brought us all onto the school campus for like an hour and a half or something like that. In the first like half an hour, we're there. We get like coffee, tea, and then like a donut or whatever, like some cookies, something like that. And then we can just talk to the teachers and the other new kids, because it was just for new kids this time, the orientation.
Dude, oh my god. Just for imagine like 2 students.
No, but like it was for the entire school, so there were more people.
Okay, alright, okay. I'm just making sure. 2 kids per class. Just like, what's up? So everybody introduce yourself. I don't know, that's funny to me. Yeah.
No, because 11th grade was a lot. They had a lot of new kids, but senior year they didn't, which is understandable. Of course, who'd want to move during the senior year?
Yeah, true that. Okay. Wait, I was gonna say something.
Yeah, what are you gonna say?
So yeah. No, like, so like my experience with like sort of like being introduced is like, I don't know, like I said, I like being in new environments and introducing myself, but what I realized is, I mean, I'm obviously not that shy, right? Or like, would you say I'm not that shy? What would you say?
I think so. I mean,
because like, okay,
depends if you're comfortable in your environment or not. Because if you're a bit uncomfortable in your environment, you do tend to shy away. But then again, if you're like, if someone strikes up a conversation with you, you do your best to keep up.
Yeah,
that's what I think, at least.
Because I would say, like, I found this out, but a lot of kids were like have said I changed a lot. In high school, I was like, how? Because like in the beginning, apparently, in like my freshman year, I was a lot more, I guess, shy, quote unquote, or like not as what's the word I'm looking for? Like,
as
not as rambunctious, energetic, annoying. Sure. And like, I don't know, I find that fascinating to me because, I don't know, it's just like, because it's weird how I've like transitioned from that over like a couple years. It's just weird thinking that I don't know, it's just weird to me because I've always felt like I was always this way, but then when I look back, I haven't always been that way. And like, I wasn't shy per se. Like, I enjoyed talking and meeting
but
new
you were
people,
a lot more introverted than you are now.
Yeah, I would say, and I think part of that obviously is in new school, new environment, new people. Like, I'm still getting used to it. But yeah.
Yeah.
So that was interesting.
Yeah, when you say you yourself don't sort of notice a difference. Like, I think I know why. It's just because you're constantly with you. So when something like changes over time, it doesn't really click with you like immediately because you're just used to it. While other people, they see you from an outside perspective and they say, "Oh, this changed." Because for sure, when I first met you, you were a quiet kid. and now you're just the most annoying son of a bitch I know.
That's good to hear. Good to hear.
And it's entertaining, and that's why I have a podcast with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Do you
yeah,
have?
because I also noticed with. What's up?
Go ahead. Continue. No.
Oh,
Continue.
no, I was gonna say because I also noticed with myself with my experience of coming to the new school on the first day in this new school versus my first day in my old school, which with where you are now. My first day in your school, or I just call it my old school, I was not proactive in talking to people at all. Like, I was a fucking loser. I sat alone for like a couple of weeks before I met this before I met Yazan, who was on the Airbender podcast.
Yeah.
And then I sat with him during lunch, and then sort of his friend group also started sitting with other people, and then some people stayed, some people left, some other people came, and stuff like that. And then that's how I got more friends. But with this one, there is less people, but then again, I was also more proactive in talking to people because it was just 2 new students, and in the beginning, yeah, cool, whatever. And then the first day of school came around, and it's like we have to do introductions with everyone, and it's like, okay, cool, whatever. And then but then you have class with like 3 people, and you're like, okay, you talk with those people. And then I was more proactive in talking with those people, which I wasn't in my old school, which is cool.
In Dubai, when I did live there, in my old school.
Wait, what year did you live there? Like, how old were you?
This was like elementary, maybe middle.
So
Like,
were you like
almost middle.
year 2?
What do you mean year 2? What?
It's like, is in like
what grade?
Because I used to live in Dubai too. Yeah, what grade?
Oh, really? Like, I want to say 3rd to 5th.
Okay, never mind then.
Or 2nd to
because
5th.
I lived.
Like what?
Okay, yes, I lived there in like 2nd grade in.
Okay.
But then I only lived there for a year, cause yeah. Okay, no, continue.
Okay, then we must have maybe dude. Maybe
we lived there at the same time. Maybe we lived there at the same time. Because I know another friend of ours that lived in Dubai too.
Yeah.
But
I
lived
lived
there
at the same time as them as well, I think. But yeah. Anyway, so basically in that school, I remember the last day of school like so vividly, because I was gonna move right to new country and things like that, and I feel like that was the first time that I actually took grasp of like losing friends and things like that. Like that was the first time I was like not conscious about it, but like, you know, it affected me. And I remember the last day, it was so like, it was so sad. Like one of my friends actually cried. Like one of my friends actually cried. I was tearing up, but one of my friends like genuinely cried. And it was so emotional, and I just remember that day so vividly. But yeah, because I don't know, I built such a close connection with them. I've done like stupid stuff, and you know, like that was the first time, like, I don't know, I felt like I had like, because I feel like Dubai was the first time I spent like 3 or 4 years in a school, so I grew really close to my friends. And then I was like, all of that was being, you know, sort of stripped away, because I could never see them. Like if I go to a different school in the same country, it's different because I can still see my friends. But
yeah,
that was like it's pretty much goodbye, you know.
It's like, yo, I'll never see you dudes ever again.
Yeah, so it just was really emotional, and I don't know, something reminded me of that. But Anyway, I was gonna shift the topic to more light things, but
okay.
Go ahead.
No, now I want to talk about my emotional moments.
Okay,
dude.
go ahead.
So okay. This is my first move. Okay, so I'm not gonna talk about move to Dubai because I didn't really care at all at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So my move from to Brazil, where I lived before I lived in the States. I wasn't emotional about losing my friends. I was more emotional about losing my parakeets because we couldn't bring him with us, and we had to give him to this dude, this neighbors that they were like friends of a friend.
Mm-hmm.
So we just gave him to them because we wouldn't be able to take care of him in Brazil. And I was like, oh my god, my parakeets, dude. I don't know why I was so much more emotional about my parakeets than my friends.
Bro,
they're just some stupid birds that I never took care of.
It's not the
like
same.
My parents did all the work. It ain't the same.
It's family, dude. It's family. Yeah.
Yeah. And then what's next?
Oh.
And then I moved to Brazil. I moved to this one city close to Rio, but not in Rio.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the state of Rio, but like not Rio, the city. So I was there from 4th to 6th grade, and then I moved. And then when I was leaving the last day of school there, the mom of a friend asked me, she's like, are you gonna miss this place? I'm like, nah, I never want to see this place ever again. I legitimately said that. I remember that.
Dang, okay. Okay, moving on. Moving forward.
No, and then I moved to Rio for only like a year, but there I made some really, really good friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was leaving that to Europe, and then one of my friends got kind of emotional. I didn't. Like, I just started making fun of him because I deflect shit, and I
can't imagine.
Look,
just like your friend's like, oh man, I'm gonna miss you. You're like, bro, what a loser. Imagine crying.
It's like my friend's like crying. It's like, oh my god, dude, you're gonna miss you. I'm probably never gonna see you again. It's like, half pussy.
Yeah.
No.
Good times. Yeah.
No, I just remember making fun of him and joking around with him because I don't know. I was probably just like deflecting.
Yeah.
But then when I got home, I started getting really emotional.
Aww.
And I cried.
Aww.
Because I don't know.
Rad.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Rad, you're such a sweetheart.
I know, right? Hey, ladies, if you want an emotional man on your side, someone who has feelings, come and hit your man's up.
Yeah.
No, but then I was in the States. Boom. For 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. Then I met you and then some of the other boys. And then when I left there, it was sort of like, yeah, I knew I was leaving beforehand and I got time to prepare for it.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't as emotional like at the moment sort of thing.
True.
It was more of a slow build up.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, the last time I saw you guys, like to the people I could see because like Corona and stuff, I did say goodbye. I couldn't see everyone, unfortunately, which just kind of sucked. Still kind of salty that I threw a birthday party after I left, but
yeah.
But oh well, what can you do? But so yeah, I didn't get emotional like at the time when I said goodbye to the boys, you and the boys.
Mm-hmm.
But I did say like, yeah, I was gonna miss you dudes and stuff like that, you know, like the sappy stuff.
Yeah.
But then I left the country, and then didn't completely set in for me yet, because I come here every year for like vacation and visiting family and stuff, so it just felt like it was just another vacation.
Mm-hmm.
But then it was my birthday, and then I had like a call with some of the boys. Yeah, it was my 18th birthday, so of course I was drinking on the call.
Of course, duh.
And it sort of got me buzzed, and then it was time to go to bed because I was sleepy and I was sort of buzzing at that point. And then, you know, this was like 12:30 a.m. in the morning. I laid down in bed under the covers, and then everything just sort of set in. It's like, shit, I'm never gonna see these guys.
Yeah. Who knows?
Probably most of I'm probably never gonna see most of them at least.
Hey guys,
For most of us.
subscribe. Hit that notification bell.
I wasn't done, boys. I was, bro. I wasn't done.
No. I was just gonna say, subscribe, so that this can become a real job, and then hey, me and Rad can see each other. Hey, it's simple.
Hey, yo, unknown podcast house, huh?
Unknown podcast house. New members added. What? All the guests live
God.
in the house. Plot twist. Yeah.
Oh my god, did you cut me off at the most emotional part?
Sorry, I felt so bad. This is so scuffed. Alright, continue.
Alright, okay, so I'll just rewind a bit. No, okay. So I was drinking and I was in a call with some of the boys. It's like, then I went to bed, and I just everything set in. It's like, oh shit, most of these guys I'm probably not gonna see for a long time, if not the rest of my life. And I just started crying, man. I was just under the covers, not like fully on the bed. I was just in bed, just like laying there. It's like, fuck. I miss these dudes.
Yeah. Now I feel terrible that I cut you off. Yeah.
That's what I said. You cut me off at the most emotional part, dude.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Continue. I'm not gonna cut you off.
Oh
again.
no! Wait. This was before my birthday. So I was. Was it before my birthday? Yeah, it was before. It was the day before my birthday. It's the night before my birthday.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it was like so it was like 12:30 a.m. on my birthday. I went to bed and like, fuck. So the first thing I did on my birthday was cry.
Damn. That's wow. 18th birthday as well. Oof.
Fucking depressing, isn't it?
Oof.
The thing is though, it's so stupid because on my actual birthday, my family and I were supposed to have like a dinner at a restaurant somewhere, like a dim sum restaurant.
Yeah.
But my dad, instead of going with us, he went to visit some friends.
I'm gonna go hang out with my boys.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just me, my brother, and my mom at this restaurant, and they were both complaining the entire time because we were too early for the reservation.
My God. Yeah.
Oh well.
Dang. Okay.
Topic change.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, hey, let's talk about embarrassing stories in school, and then you just drop that. I'm just like, okay. Yeah. I mean, like.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I dropped that because we were talking about emotional moments and moving and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. It's good. No, but yeah. I feel.
But how embarrassing are your stories?
Not that. It's more stupid. So okay. So I'll tell you. I'll give you a story. So okay. Which one do you want to hear first? Do you want to hear me running for middle school president, or do you want?
You ran for middle school president?
Or do you want to hear, me destroying something in swim practice in Dubai? Which one do you want to hear first?
Let's do the what's it called? The president one.
All right. Okay, so basically, it all started one day in school. I was just like, you know what? Why not become middle school president? I don't know. I feel like a lot of kids like me. I feel like they'd vote for me. And like, it doesn't.
Like is subjective.
And you know, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's you know, it's chill. It'd be fun. I'd be able to, make improvements, do do stuff for my middle school. And so I was like, yeah, why not? Let's do it. So I was like, this is gonna be the easiest thing I've ever done, right? Then we start having meetings. So I just signed my name up, whatever. Then we start having they meet with all the candidates and stuff. And they just start bombarding us with information. I'm just out here like, what did I sign up for? I'm here to just be the chill president who promises like these wonderful, amazing changes that's never gonna happen. What's this? And then like they start giving us like some like, oh, this is what you have to do, blah blah blah. Okay, blah blah blah. You're gonna have to do this, whatever. So I remember it was me, a girl, a friend of mine, another guy. It was four of us, three guys, one girl. One of them was my friend, and we were all running for this presidency. So I'm running against my friend, right? So I'm just like I don't really care that much because, even if my friend wins it, I'm a happy dude, happy man, whatever. But the other three candidates were actually taking it super seriously. And I'm just out here not caring at all. So it comes the day, we find out there's a speech, right? And we have weeks to prepare for it, okay? Got a solid 1 or 2 weeks. Your boy doesn't do anything for the first week and a half, okay? And then I'm like, it's coming up in 2 days, so I should probably start something. So I pull up, the notes pad on your iPhone, and I just start jotting some stuff down. And I'm like, oh, this speech is gonna be the best speech ever. Everyone's gonna have, their paper that they're reading off from. I'm gonna bring a blank piece of paper. I'm gonna be like, all right, guys, all these candidates are, talking out of this paper, but I'm gonna talk from my heart. I'm gonna rip the paper in front of everyone. It's gonna be sick, okay? This is gonna be the best presidency speech ever. So I start writing in my notes. And it's super scuffed, unbelievably scuffed. I only jot down 4 bullet points, okay? 4 bullet points. Then it comes the day of the speech. And I think the speech is gonna be at the end of the day, okay? So I'm like, okay, I'll just work on the speech during my classes and things like that, and it's sorted.
God.
I walk in, and everyone's like, oh my God, Omar, you ready for your speech? I'm like, yeah, we've got time. And then they're like, we have assembly right now. You're gonna have to do your speech right now. So I've got nothing prepared. All I know is I'm ripping a piece of paper. That's basically all I know, and I'm gonna say my name.
The whole speech.
So we get up, okay? And the worst part is I'm first because my last name starts with an A, so I have to give my speech first. So I get up and I just say the most BS thing I could have ever said. I'm just like, oh, this middle school needs everyone to unite together. And
oh my God.
It's so bad.
Make this middle school great again.
And then I start promising things that I can't do. It's not in my power to do. I'm just like,
we're gonna build a new pool.
Guys, we're gonna have pizza Friday every Friday. I'm gonna enact this, and this. And so, and the whole time, my teacher is in the back because she was managing everything, so she's next to me, and she keeps me time, because I'm not wrapping up this speech. I keep rambling on different stupid things, and it was just so scuffed. And then I end my speech, and she just looks at me with this look of disappointment, because I'm she really liked me as a student. And she just looks at me Like, I just absolutely disappointed her so badly. I was just like, well, that could have gone better. And then the next, then my friend goes up and he gives an amazing speech. He starts pretending, it was like in 2016 or something. So he starts like making the speech, as a Trump or as a Hillary, and like starts making fun, and dude, it was so good. It was like I was watching a play, man. It was a work of art, bro. A work of art. And I was just like,
I hate plays.
Dang. And the other two candidates step up and they do so well. And yeah, my friend got elected, so you know, I'm happy.
Okay.
I got the benefits of being president without being president, you know? So I just asked my friend for clout, and then I got clout.
You're such a leech.
I'm a leech, boys. I'm a leech, what can I say? So yeah, so that was my story. Yeah, but I remember, God. I felt, cause like, so there was also my friend, and then there's also this really popular kid that was the most popular kid ever, and everyone expected him to win, and like he didn't, right? So in gym class he was like so sad, and like he wouldn't talk to anyone, and he had like this attitude, and like, and now looking back, I feel it's so bad, but like I was like, hey, you okay? Like, what's wrong? And he was like, I don't want to talk about it. And I'm like, it's about the presidency and whatever. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, bruh, look at me. I messed up big time and I'm chill. But I get it. Like, he took it more serious and stuff. I feel bad, so bad.
Bro, you should have just laughed at him.
Nah, dude, that's mean. But like, I don't know. I never understood it. I was like, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. So yeah, so that was my story. God. That was way too long, but yeah.
Nah, it's fine. Okay. My story. Okay. So this happened last year, I think, or the year before that. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
So this happened while we were at practice. It's morning practice swimming.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you were there or not.
Maybe.
Okay. So me, who else? Lemon was there as well, and then another friend. We were behind the blocks. It was basically already the end of practice, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So the coach was just talking to some of the people that were better than us.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, yeah, and then we were just messing around, just like doing our thing, you know, messing around with the boys. And then for some reason we just started talking about capoeira.
Oh yeah, dude! Oh my god, bro.
No, you weren't in this conversation. Remember. You were one of the better kids. You were one of the better kids.
I was okay. No, but I remember I was in the locker room, I think, and I remember you guys barging in, and just doing like capoeira, or whatever. And I'm just so confused because you're all doing the same motion. And you're like, this is comedy gold, capoeira. I'm just sitting in the back like, what is this? I don't even know what the word means. What are y'all doing? I'm just so confused. Yeah.
Okay, no, this happened after that, actually. Like a couple weeks or days after that.
Oh,
because the joke was still going on. Because
Mm-hmm.
it was a joke. Because capoeira was funny. Because capoeira is like this Brazilian dance, which is also like a martial arts.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah.
So we just started doing capoeira behind the blocks, in our swimming trunks, and then I kicked my leg up for Lemon to go underneath. And then my fucking pants ripped. It just straight down the middle of the ass crack.
Big oof. Big oof.
And I was like, oh fuck. And so I grabbed both sides of my ripped pants, squish them together, and sort of shimmy to the locker room, ass to the wall.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Coach noticed, but Lemon did. This apparently. Yeah, Lemon noticed 100% because he was my partner at the time.
Yeah. That's such an L.
So which,
That's such an L.
you know, but like the pants were like terrible quality, so it was
Yeah.
expected, and they're pretty old.
Hey, lesson learned: never do capoeira in swimming trunks.
Or a bad one, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, a couple widow. That was a trip, dude.
Dude, I don't know.
First, I don't know why I don't know why it started or how it started, but for some reason we just all.
What
like,
year was that? Sophomore year? Right?
Yeah, sophomore year.
Yeah.
Because I remember there was also this capoeira class in like
Oh,
where
yeah.
there was like a bunch of classes, and then a couple of us did that class.
Dude,
Just because it was funny.
bro, sophomore year was such a vibe, dude. It is so. Sophomore year was
weird.
like the stupidity of a freshman, but like the like.
It was like it was
Yeah.
like because freshman year like everyone first met each other, like the new kids
Yeah.
as well as the people from, because there were like two separate like friend groups. There was the friend group that like I was in, which was like a couple people, and then there was a friend group that some others were in, and then at some point we just sort of merged.
Yeah.
To like one big friend group.
That was in sophomore year, and I think that was why it was such like a. It was so.
No, freshman year we merged, so we were still like on new terms with each other.
Mhm.
Yeah, we were still like new with each other, and then but on sophomore year we like sort of connected more.
Yeah. And like I don't know, also cause like, you know, junior wasn't the same. Like sophomore year, I feel like we were more stupid and dumb.
Yeah, sophomore year we were young and dumb.
Yeah.
Junior year that was just a bunch of drama.
Yeah. That's why I really love sophomore year, because it was like that was the year when I became really energetic, because like everything
Yeah.
was like so fun. Like stupid things were so funny. I remember we went on a trip, and like Lemon, I think, was part of the group that like shared a poncho with one another. Like 3 of them shared a poncho with each other.
I wasn't
Oh,
in that
you were
group.
in our group. It was I don't know, dude. It was just 3 people in one poncho, and for some reason it was just hilarious. I can't remember, bro. It was so stupid but so funny at the same time. Just a vibe. But yeah.
Oh my god, I wish I was in that group, dude. My group sucked.
Yeah, you got the drama group. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
to
we
you. I
yeah,
got
we got
like
drama. I mean, I sort of instigated it, but it was funny.
True, yeah. Like, okay, I remember because in my group, right, I was chilling. I was having fun. It was like we're all like, it's all the stupid, dumb, energetic kids. So we're all just vibing off one another. It's just so stupid. And then I come back to the hotel, and then I just get bombarded with a bunch of drama, like, and I'm just like, I didn't sign up for this. This is a school trip to have fun. But it was
actually
yeah.
stupid. It was because like it was so boring, and this one guy that annoyed me so much, and I was friends with the girl he liked. So I just told the girl he liked that he liked her, just to create something.
That was
I mean, it did make things more interesting. Not gonna lie.
No, yeah.
Was it the smartest move? I don't think so. But was it like
entertaining?
worth it? Was it entertaining and worth it? To me, yes, of course.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Is there even a question in my mind? Not at all.
Yeah. Man. Whew. I can't believe we're already seniors. It's just so weird.
Bro. Yo, senior citizens, am I right? I'm getting gray hair.
Okay, buddy. Dude, I'm
getting
legitimately
wiggly
getting
ass
bald spots though. Like that's not
my
even
hairline's receding.
big forehead. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I know, and at this point I've embraced it.
Oh yeah.
Like I've gone to school like with my hair like tied up and stuff like that.
At least you're not in denial. Some would be like, nah, I'll have a big forehead. Hey, some people can rock a big forehead, you know? Some people like look good with
Thank you. The people that can rock a big forehead It's like those are the same people that when you rub their forehead, a genie pops out of their ear.
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to remember.
No, yeah. What was that other story you said where you broke something in your?
Alright. This one is it's in Dubai. Okay. So alright. So basically, what happened was, we had swim practice one time, and the coach just didn't show up. So, okay. So how do I explain this? There's like a green mesh net that like goes up vertically, and it goes like really high up, and like.
Okay.
The swimming thing, like the swimming pool or area, had like these walls and then the green mesh. Okay? So the green mesh surrounded like the whole pool area. So for some reason, right, kids start jumping, or like grabbing onto the green mesh and jumping off to like hang on it, right? And it was like so much fun and stuff. And you know, everyone, you know, had a try. It was fun. Everybody was laughing, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I try? Here's the thing, though. Everyone did it like a bunch of times, okay? And I was a fat, chubby kid, okay? I was a fat, chubby kid at the time. So I tried doing it, right? And obviously you know what's gonna happen. I jump off and I pull the whole thing down. Like everything down. So it's just like the pool the pool area, like the wall is about hip height or something like that. Like
yeah.
So like the wall around the pool is like hip height, and like there's no green mesh, and it was just a disaster. So all the kids were like, oh my god, Omar, what did you do? Coach comes back and he's like, oh my god, what happened? And everyone, not a single person, everyone just turned around, pointed their finger at me, like, oh, I was the only one who did it, coach. I was the only one. It was my fault.
Oh my god, so, dude. Of course you're gonna blame the fat kid who broke it.
Just cause I'm fat doesn't mean you gotta roast me, bro. Doesn't mean I get in trouble. But anyway, so that was basically what happened. And yeah, I should have said. Now that I look back on it, I should have been like, wait, no, I'm pretty sure I was like, oh no, the other kids were messing around. He was like, nah, it doesn't matter, you broke it. I was like, okay. But yeah, I remember that so vividly. That was good memory.
That's a good memory for you?
Yeah, because you know what, like, I was a kid and I was just messing around, having fun.
Kids being kids, yeah. Kids being stupid.
Exactly. That's why it was a good memory for me.
Oh my god, you know, this is one thing my mom told me when I was little. I don't remember it at all, but like, I was tiny. I was still a kid. So it's just like another story of kids being stupid. Mm-hmm. So I was at the playground, right? And I was going down a slide, running around. And apparently I had to take a shit. So you know what I did?
Oh god.
I went to the slide. No, I went to the slide and I ran around and it just shat my pants. But I didn't have any on. I was going full commando.
Oh my god.
So the shit just so the shit just fell out of my pants like onto the playground floor.
Oh god, dude.
Bro, I was like 3 or 4 years old, so you can't play me or anything.
Fine, 3 or 4, fine, but like, imagine someone steps and that is like, oh, it's probably some dog poop. Oh god, dude.
No, apparently I don't know how old I was, like maybe like I just got off what's it called, diapers, so
yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, that's an interesting story. I remember one time when I was a really stupid kid, I saw these marbles in my living room at the time,
And I ate them.
Yeah, I genuinely thought they were candy. So I I shoved some in my mouth, and then I swallowed one. Yeah. Hey, look, you can't tell me marbles don't look like, one of those circular candies.
They don't. They're spheres of glass.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure like my parents had to make sure like it came out of my system, for medical.
They have to check your
They
have to check your poop.
For medical purposes, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
speaking of glass.
Yeah.
Speaking of glass in the mouth, I was also a kid being stupid. So we were at this hotel, and they had these glasses that you pour water into, but the glasses were like really thin. So whenever you drink them, like I had this desire, this intrigue, this curiosity.
Oh god.
What would happen if I just bit down?
Stop.
So I did. So I bit down on it, and it shattered in my mouth.
Oh my god! Did you like injure your mouth, dude?
No, not at all. I just spit it all out.
Okay, hardcore. Dang. Okay.
Okay, that's what.
What a badass kid,
the thing
dude.
is, I wasn't scared if like there was any glass that we still in my mouth that would cut my esophagus and it. I was scared of what my mom would think when she saw that I shattered the glass with my mouth.
Yeah, I'm a superhero now. I'm Shattermouth. Shattermouth.
Shattermouth.
Yeah. I remember. Oh no, I'm losing it. I hate that when you're about to say something and you forget it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just happened to me.
Okay, I just saw another one then. What was it? I was like in 5th grade, and the teacher was late. So you know what me and the boys try to do, right? Try to find a different way into the classroom because the door was locked, and then there was a window next to the door. And then what we did was we sort of put our hands on the window because it was a sliding window, but the inside was locked. But it was like a lock that went up and over and then into it. So we pushed the window up and then slid it. So the lock got out by pushing the window itself, and then we got the window open. So what do? We jump into the classroom through the window. And the thing is, the window is raised from the floor, so we had to climb up onto the windowsill and then jump down. But so okay, my friend goes first, then I go after him, but I landed like really wrong.
Ooh.
So instead of my foot landing flat, it lands on its side, and my full weight comes onto that.
Ow, ouch.
And it hurt like a bitch. So I just stared inside and I cried.
Dang.
And then my teacher arrives. Yeah, and then my teacher or something. How did you get in? What happened? Are you okay? It's like I didn't want to get in trouble, and it's like, I just jumped in here because my friend did it too, and then I feel.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it was anything bad. It's like I would just walk it off, but then it just kept hurting, and throughout the day, like I couldn't play recess with my friends because my foot kept hurting, my ankle hurt. And then I was driving home with my mom, and my mom was like, what happened? And then I'm like, for some reason I was like, I didn't tell her that I jumped through the window. I said I jumped off the slide. but then she was talking to one of the other moms, and the daughter of the mom said, oh yeah, this kid jumped through the window. And I was like, why did you lie to me? Why did you not tell me you jumped through? Because I thought you'd get mad.
Man. You know what I realized? Oh, I feel like I got inspiration from like, I don't know. I can't remember who told me this or like what video I watched that told me this, but like, kids, ask you questions that they already know the answer to, just to see if you're like lying and stuff, just to see if you would lie, you know. Like sometimes parents like ask their kids like, did you do this, when they know they did it, but they just want to see if their kid would lie to them, which is pretty interesting. I don't know. But yeah, I remember
those manipulative bastards.
I mean, some don't, some do. I don't know. But yeah, I remember one time I broke my jaw. In middle school, because I'm an idiot. Okay.
How'd you break it?
Or elementary. Basically, okay. So it was like I can't remember. It was like a really fun day for school. It was like the end of the first semester or something like that. So. There was these two tables next to each other, right? And I'm a little kid. Yeah. I'm gonna have fun, right? So I put both my hands on the table, and I just start swinging back and forth. Right? I start swinging back and forth for fun. And then, my hand accidentally. So it was the last day of school. We were waiting for the teacher. So I was bored. So I was swinging back and forth, and my hand accidentally slipped. So I fell face first, and I don't know why, but I looked up because I was like, big brain, protect my face. So I looked up, and I just landed straight on my jaw, dude. Straight there, and I just broke my jaw. And then I had to go to the hospital. It was pretty great. Yeah. Then I had to explain to my parents that I was swinging on a table and broke my jaw. But yeah, that was a good time. It was good time. I remember all the kids were like shocked as well. They're like, "Bruh, what is this, dude?"
You tried to break your fall from your face by landing on your jaw.
Big brain.
I just imagine you hurtling towards the ground. Like, what do I do? What do I do? Stretch my arms out? Nah. Look up. That sounds like something you would do, 100%.
Yeah. Good stories.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, with that broken jaw, it seems like you can't talk no more. So
okay,
it's a good thing. We've passed the 1 hour mark. And with that, boys, this is
The Unknown Podcast. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and leave a like, notification bell, subscribe. As always, I'm your host, ItsPrettyRad, joined by...
What? Huh?
I'm your host, LifeAsOmar, the better main co-host, and joined by...
Are you sure though? Bro, I've been here more than you have. I have a perfect attendance record.
Hey, yo. I'll make it up. Eventually, I'll make it up. One day,
eventually.
I'm gonna...
The one day I can't make it and you can.
The one day. I'm waiting for that day. And I'm just gonna...
The thing is
Yeah.
Bro, the thing is, whenever we record, it's like 12 a.m. for me. So, I mean, like, I don't have anything to do at midnight.
Yeah. Dude, that sucks.
Actually,
that's the most vibey time, actually, to talk, I guess. I don't know. I feel like 12 a.m. you don't really care. Just say whatever.
Yeah, I really don't care. Plus, I've been drinking a bit of wine with the neighbors, so...
Okay.
Oh, well.
Getting turned?
Yeah.
18 years old?
No, not really. Yeah, 18 years old, but not getting turned. It was like 3 glasses, and I felt nothing.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate ya. You want to plug something, Rad?
Like, subscribe, comment, turn on that notification bell, slap that like button like a gangster. Yeah, like, subscribe to my channel, Omar's channel, the podcast. You can unsubscribe from Omar's channel and subscribe to mine, or subscribe to both. I don't really care, as long as you don't unsubscribe from mine.
Look, as long as you subscribe to my channel, the rest doesn't matter. Okay. I'm joking.
The podcast would be nice too, because if this thing gets off the ground, and then our 3 channels get off the ground, right?
Hey.
Hey yo, Unknown Podcast House? Huh?
Unknown Podcast House?
Question mark? Unknown podcast apartments.
That'd
he
be
can
so
afford
much
a
fun.
house.
On unknown podcast
podcast chat.
IRL meetups? What?
IRL podcast, but with video.
What?
What?
But anyway, guys, yeah.
But anyways, thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast episode. As always, I'm your host, ItsPrettyRad, joined by
LifeAsOmar, as always.
Thanks for watching. I mean, I don't know. We've already said that like
Oh yeah.
3 times now.
Bye.
Peace out, homies.